My friends, how you been? We got some studs in the house tonight. What's going on? James has done hit 300. Nick just crushed a food challenge today. So, dang, I feel like I'm slacking. Huh? What's going on? Tell me about it, James. Tell me about that 300. That's what we're calling this, the emergency 300 press conference.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
I want to hear it. Break it down for me, dog.
Hit three bills, man. Past 3 days in a row. So it's there.
Dang, three in a
Yeah,
row.
three in a
Yeah,
row,
that's
man.
that's
It's
legit. I
real.
never did that. I had one, but
Yep,
not.
three in a row.
That's
So
awesome.
I think it's mine. And that's with no cheat meal. Just straight up food. Yeah. I haven't had a cheat meal in 3 weeks, man. Like almost 4 weeks.
Jeez.
Dude, that's you know what that is? That's not having to worry about classic and returning to an old school bodybuilder. That's what
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah, man. It's just like, and then it's also like I'm not following a diet plan. I'm just like, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat
Dude,
more food.
that's what I've been
And
doing
you,
too, man.
You know what I
you
mean? It's like I'm not worried about anything else. Like if I'm still hungry, I'm like, I'll eat some more clean food or whatever, but not like binging, but like
Yeah.
just good calories, you know?
It's like extra of what you already eat. That's why we're eating like 3 or 4 apples a day. It's just like good, healthy,
Yeah.
clean stuff that tastes great and fills you up.
Yeah. And those apples and oranges, man, it's so easy to eat another one.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, I'll snack on those for like 15 minutes,
Yeah.
man.
Nick, what's your favorite fruit?
oh dude, that's tough, man. We always have a bunch in the house between like the baby and Mickey's. Mickey's big on like mangoes and peaches and nectarines and stuff like that. Mangoes are a lot of work for me. So like, I like doing kiwis. Kiwis are definitely one of my favorite, but apples are probably the most convenient, just cost effective. Just always got like a bag of apples. Oh, and grapes. If the baby's got grapes in the house, I'll start hammering those grapes if they're like the
Oh yeah.
crunchy, not like those browning gooey. I don't want those.
You know what
Hey,
the key to the mango is? Get mango chunks frozen.
Mhm. Yeah,
That's the key. That's the key.
yeah, no work. No work.
how's the price on it? It's probably pretty good too in
Yeah, it's
comparison,
like
isn't it?
it's like this. It's probably less than fresh mangoes
Yeah,
if you
fresh
break
mango.
it down.
Yeah, so
Because you're
Hey,
because you're paying for the whole mango with the skin and the big core in it, which
yeah,
adds weight to it. Whereas the mango chunks, you're getting just what you're eating.
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shoot, man. I wish I had them fresh in the backyard every month, dog. Hey, those were good for about 2 months, man. It was like, man,
yeah.
feel like making a smoothie right there
You gotta
on the
start
spot.
stockpiling them and freezing them
Yeah.
for the winter.
Hey, there's a tree down the street that's huge, and it basically covers the person's whole front yard to like where they can't even pick up all of them. So it's just
Oh,
like a common note, just hey, take what you can get. If not, they're going to rot out here in the yard and be rats and everything else.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So you always see people, pocketing a few. I'm like, heck yeah.
dude, we've been getting one of Mickey's friends has chickens, and she's been giving us eggs from her like chick like they just roam around her yard and stuff, and they're well fed. So basically, farm fresh eggs from a handful of miles down the road, and they're all like different sizes, and some are like octagonal and stuff, and the chicken push it out and whatever. But like they're so good. They're so good, and like even more cost effective than getting like the ones I begin at the store. There's the ones that James gets, I think, in the black box with the blue ones. Those are real good. And then there's the green box, the other ones that are pasture raised. I like those, but if I can get like fresh ones from right down the street, man, that's
No brainer.
yeah, yeah,
I
really
kind
good,
of
man.
want to, I kind of want at least one or two for my backyard just for that fact alone. And I already added like everything to Amazon cart, what I needed to feed these things. It's like a bucket with little adapters. You drill a hole in that way they constantly have water and constantly have food. Like if I was to be gone for a week, I was like, man, I'd come back. There'd be so many eggs.
I'm,
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
just
good idea.
I'm just afraid one night maybe the fridge is going to be empty and it's going to be like raccoon mode is going to be on and we're just going to have another emergency podcast. Barley's down to one chicken. It's what happened the night before.
Hey, put it on that flat top, boy. Hey, listen, need to get it warmed up, man.
Just
That
don't
thing
get
is-
don't get a rooster, man.
Oh,
You're gonna
No.
piss everyone off.
Oh no,
Don't
I
get
don't
a
want that. I can't handle that. I grew up next to that dude. I was like, "Are
okay.
you freaking kidding me?" You know, you hear it. You know, after a while comes kind of like a horn train. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
train
yeah.
horn. Sorry, train horn
You should get
bumping
used to
through
it.
the night. But yeah. So Nick just crushed a challenge. One that I did probably a month or so ago. I think I got like low 20s, didn't I?
yeah, I think they said you were on 21 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I cut a few promos, but I definitely didn't do it
Yeah.
in 15 like you did it today. So
It was
How
good,
many
man.
how many pounder is that?
I would say it's between 8 and 10. It's
Ooh.
tough. 'Cause
is that what you think, Nick? Is that what you
15?
think?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
I know you initially thought maybe like 10 pounds,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I don't know. Tell me what you think.
I think it depends on the toppings you get too. So like,
Yeah.
there was no like some places like you got to get 2 toppings. So
Yeah.
I got caramelized onions, fresh portobellos, fresh tomatoes, meatball, and a little bit extra sauce. So like that added a little bit of weight, getting all those, especially. But the tomatoes and stuff is usually not an ingredient I add. But he told me they were fresh, and I knew it would help it go down. Like the moisture just helped it go down, like eating all those fresh tomatoes. So,
Oh yeah.
but it was real good. Like the first half goes down like nothing. The crust is definitely crunchy. It's more like a dark bake, kind of like more like a New York style dark bake where it crisps. You can pick it up and like hold it there. But it was good, man. It was real good. And like Sean, the guy that runs it over there, is super chill. There was like the lunch crowd that was kind of just sitting there in awe, watching the pizza disappear. So that was cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, they
Dude,
say that
that's the
place
thing
is
about-
packed.
That's the thing about pizza challenge. The first half so easy.
Yeah.
That last half is so hard.
Yeah. That's what I told Nick. I was like, dude,
Like-
catch it when it's hot and roll with it, because I was over there worried about thumbnails and doing everything else, trying to get the perfect pics, and it looked good. You know,
Yeah.
it might have cost me a minute or so, you know, by it cooling down, but it was a workout trying to get it down, because like the yeast, like, or the gluten settles in the crust where it's real chewy. You know what I mean? When you're trying to go fast, you can only do so
That's
much.
what happened to me at the Benny's the model one.
It's very similar. Very
The
similar.
last
pizza.
3, like the first 5 slices go down like really quick, and the last 3 are like, what happened? What happened then?
Yeah, and you got to be careful, because if you try to speed eat the crust too much, those crunchy crust, they'll feel like a Christmas ornament. You just threw in your mouth, trying to chew it, just to slice it up.
Dude,
Do you
that's
dunk those? Do you think dunking those like a bun?
I think if I wanted to dunk the crust, if I wanted to really downshift, I think I probably could have gotten like 8-9 minutes if I really wanted to just go like full bore. But like, I didn't. People in there eating lunch. I didn't want to be complete sideshow.
No, I got you. I got you.
On the line, 100%. It's way faster if you dunk the crust. Way faster. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that a little bit. That's still
I had to do that at
slow.
Benny's. At Benny's, I had a dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to chew it for like forever. Dunk it. Yeah.
What about this technique for pizza? Like, I took the crust and I rolled it in.
That's not bad.
Where I was getting like a burrito.
Interesting.
And I would eat, so that way I was getting crust with the cheese and all the other stuff.
That's not bad, man. Do that. And I would usually tell people, if you know it's going to take you a little bit of time, because most teams or most normal people aren't going to eat giant pizza in 15 minutes, take slices and fold them over each other so they keep the heat inside.
I saw you do that. That was smart.
Before you even eat it. That's a good idea.
You fold those over, because then people are like, oh, it's gonna. I was doing a pizza challenge in California. My buddy's like, oh, it's not gonna look good in the video. I'm like, I don't give a shit about the video. I'm trying to eat a giant pizza right now.
Yeah.
Over it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, and then if you fold it, a lot of people, and I didn't for this one because there were so many toppings, but some pizza challenges just cheese. Don't fold it inward to where the crunchy part's on the outside. Fold it outward. So where your cheese is on the outside, because that's moist, and that's a lot easier for you to bite into and all that.
Oh, double-sided. Like some double-sided tape there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you avoid the dries. The little tricks of the trade.
Yeah,
No,
that makes
there's a
sense.
lot that you could benefit from those little tricks. That's where amateurs mess up. That's the difference between amateurs and pros, right?
Sometimes, like, yeah, there's people like even at contests, you'll see like, man, you make 1 or 2 changes, you might kick my ass, but I'm not gonna tell you those changes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the top people in the game. They only talk to like maybe 1 or 2 places around them. You know, that
Yeah.
way they can kind of stay on top of their info and then not give off too much to bring up a dark horse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I heard Joey over there whispering to Jeff a little bit, and I'm like, hey, what y'all talking about, boys?
I noticed when I did that one contest with you guys were all like that. Very like very cryptic and secretive about who you're talking to. And I was like, oh, these guys are like competitive.
Yeah,
dude.
Because it's about those. You guys all have capacity, but it's about the tricks to get it down quicker, really.
For a lot of the content, yeah, for a lot of them, like if it's pure capacity, then it's probably going to come down to like a Joey and a Miki and a Jeff because they just got the most space.
Name a few events that are like that. Name a few events that are more capacity versus technique.
You know, chili, poutine, something like that. We did during like crazy lockdown. We did like ramen noodles, anything like that where it's basically just shoving food down your face, or even shortcake. Definitely strawberry shortcake. I was at 9 pounds of shortcake in 2 minutes, and like I remember hearing, I heard Rich say 3 minutes. Like we're at 3 minutes, and I think I was at 11 pounds. In my head, I'm like, bro, we do not have 5 more minutes of this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was leading it like 3 minutes, but then all of a sudden I was like the little engine that couldn't. And just like chuck strawberries and stuff. Like I get to 15, 16 pounds. My body's like, I said no. Like, we're not gonna do this. So but just pure capacity to where obviously there's a small amount of technique, but like you'd almost be better off depending on how you've trained, I guess, and how you feel. But like Miki goes for 8 minutes and it's pretty much like 3 pounds, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 3 pounds, like boop, 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 boop. And I'm beating her for 7 minutes. Then in minute 7, she's like, later, loser. Just like keeps going to the finish line.
Just paste it.
Yeah, dude. So it's like, but those are pure capacity versus like where technique, I don't want to say doesn't come in, but it's very little. It's just a real estate game. Like who's got the acre.
But wouldn't you say pumpkin pie is the capacity that we did?
Yeah, it's a little bit of technique because of like how that pumpkin pie was almost like
thick. It was thick
and almost airy.
Good.
Like I was getting
good, thick
bubbles in there. Like, and if you wait, the only tricks I would say for something like that is like don't wait too long to work that first burp up. Because if you bury it too much pie, you're gonna shoot that pumpkin pie in the other direction.
I was too polite. I didn't want to burp. I was like, I started slowing down. I was like, oh shit.
You know it's in there. You're like, that one's definitely a pretty good capacity contest. It is, and you feel that weight like immediately. Those first couple pounds, like, oh yeah, that's in there.
It's thick. It's like cement.
I'm just like visualizing this pumpkin paste going like plop into a giant pile in my stomach, man.
You know what though, man? I had the best bowel movements after that pumpkin pie, man.
Oh yeah, fiber PR.
They were so it was like perfect, man. Like how like whatever that picture is, where like, this is how you want your dump to look like. That's what mine looked like.
It was basically like a Mr. Hanky, like, bye, James.
Yeah.
It was just, the pumpkin pie escorts itself out.
Yeah, I didn't have any stomach upset or nothing. It was just like
that was always one of my favorite. I was sad to see that one not come back this year in destination outlets. No, they've had it past few years, that I know of. I've done it like past 3.
I'm hoping it comes back. I don't know if it was something to do with the sponsor itself or exactly what, but like that would be a fun one to have come back. Like as much as it's pure capacity and it's tough against like a Joey and a Jeff, like the people are always super cool. It's kind of an interesting little venue out there and stuff.
Oh man, I was signing autographs, taking pictures of people. I felt like I was on cloud 9, man.
It is
People
fun, man. It's a good vibe every time. Every
Yeah.
time. If somebody's showing up to watch that, they're usually, they're
They're
pretty
into
cool
it.
people,
Yeah.
They're easy to get along with if you're going to watch something crazy like that,
Yeah.
They want to see something crazy. You know what I mean? They don't care if you burp, if you yell, if you get fired up. That's what they want to see. They want to be
I
entertained.
didn't realize that, but
Yeah.
that's the entertainment of that sport.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
play into that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, competitive eating, like there's going to be people who like, oh, it's for the eating aspect, and that's part of it. But a bigger part of it is like the eating aspect people are like the natural bodybuilding people. Like that's adorable. You want to go in golf class and some
No
dude's
one
nice
watches it.
bodybuilding. I want to go to the freak show. I want to see some dude. It doesn't even look like he works out. He looks like he's training to stop an 18-wheeler that's on a runway. Like that's what
they want very unhealthy, very unnatural looking eating.
Yeah.
Basically, like it's so that's why even sometimes at restaurant challenges I'll be more reserved and what have you, but most of the time the things that's going to get views are like like Bartley's style of eating or my style at the table is much more. We're kind of similar there. We both have a lot of movement. We both have a lot going on when we're eating.
We'll do a little shake. We'll do a little wiggle.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yeah, you do the wiggle. You're like. Whenever I do the eating challenges in a restaurant, I get like embarrassed, man. Like everybody's looking at me like, oh, fuck.
Hey, listen.
I need to get over that.
I had to vlog that little IHOP challenge that I did the other night on National Pancake Day. I was like, man, I ain't got out here like in vlogged style eating contest in front of nobody in a while. Like usually I'm already like set up, in a restaurant or something. It's just
in the restaurant has a challenge. Like it's weird when you do it when there's no challenge.
Yeah, you're just doing it and filming it.
You're making your own challenge up. It's different when there's like, all right, this motherfucker is doing that challenge because he wants a free meal. No, you're paying for all that fucking food. There's no challenge.
Yeah. Ring them up, baby. 10 stacks. Ring them up. Jeez, it's about $75, dog.
I did that Chick-fil-A one, man, with the ice cream cones, and I was like, let's go to the corner, babe, where no one else is. So I was like, fucking. Everybody's like looking over and shit. I'm like.
Oh man, shoot! I got on them 7-Eleven big bites yesterday. You ever had one of those?
What are those? Oh yeah. I saw the picture.
The big quarter-pound dogs. They're hosses. I've never really eaten a grocery store dog. It's just not. I'm never gonna pick it. I can get a lot of sweet snacks over here instead of a big salty fat dog over that's been.
People get them all the time though. Like I'm in there, everybody's getting them. I'm like, I've never got one.
They're pretty legit, depending on where you go, because I'm sure there's some 7-Elevens where it's like you don't need it, but then there's some that are like, I'm not gonna lie, I've eaten a handful of them. They have something called like a cheeseburger roller too, and I don't know.
I've seen those. Mine has one. They're always sold out. They're always making them, man.
Really?
Basically, a cheeseburger that someone took a nice like a 5cc 13-gauge syringe and just put like a few cc's of cheese, like right through the center of the burger.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Every time I go there, like at lunch, every construction worker like goes in there. That's what they get for lunch.
It's like turn up, son.
Yeah,
that'll do the same thing pumpkin pie did for you, but the opposite of healthy. Just like violently move everything along.
Yeah. No, those they're quarter-pound dogs. So, I looked up, how many grams in a quarter pound, and it was like 115 grams.
112.
Yeah, somewhere. Dang, you're good on it.
Yeah,
you operate on them grams.
All my diet plans are in grams. That's why I know that.
Yeah. Hey, but that was quick math for you to think of quarter pound, 4 ounces. What's that? That was
only 1 ounce increments.
Hey, you must be on a no trophy.
You can probably tell I may have sold some weed back in high school.
Hey, on top of it, boy.
Man.
Yeah.
QP. That's a QP. Call them QPs, not quarter pounds.
Yeah. Well, I ate some right next to this big gator swamp. I mean, it had gator things all over. And y'all know me. Y'all know I'm crazy and I'll do something, you know, a little extreme for a little better views. But I wasn't really going to turn my back to these gators, you know, when we've got 20 plus quarter-pound dogs laying on the table. I was like, dude, one of them's going to snake up on us, man.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, is that the reel you posted? I didn't see it. It like popped up and then I got busy. Is that what you did?
Yeah.
You did 10 20 of those?
Well, listen, it was against that girl, Healthy Junk Food. You know, she's got like 3 million subs on YouTube. And we're just going to start doing a little crazy impromptu stuff when we both have a day off. You know, I'll go down to Orlando. Cool. She'll come here. Nick, I'll get you hooked up with her. You know, that way, you know, she's good people. This like whole food thing is like so big because it's like so new that there's so much stuff to do. Just do as much as you want with everybody, you know, like as far as collaborating and, you know, you could make up a different challenge every day of the week. You could go to White Castle and order whatever the van in front of me got. That's what I want. And you can eat it and video it. And there you go. You got content. You got a video, YouTube video. I mean,
you know what I feel like too is like the common shit you could buy, like everybody can eat, like McDonald's or Taco Bell or KFC. Yeah. People relate to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that's for all of us. James, you're a big eater too. If you ever needed, if you ever wanted to post something crazy, you know.
Dude, my cookie dealer just hit me up again. They're giving me more shit, like signed ass shit. I'm making a lot of my cookie dealers.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that, man. I'll send you some. We could like race or something.
Yeah.
Like race to like 5 pounds. Fucking go.
Yeah.
Race like 10. It's like 10 cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. Live contest, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this one. Hey, look at this. Hey, I've got an electric desk. Look at this action. Electric desk, baby. Holy hey, my back's hurting so bad, dog, that I had to stand up. I can't sit down. Training with Lunsford.
That's cool. That's a dope shirt too.
Yeah.
Look at those arms.
Yes.
Holy shit. Bro, you've been training chest with Derek because your chest is getting full as shit.
Dude, I know, man. And it's
you're not just biceps no more. you got like all that shit. Hey, it's all popping.
Hey, listen, you need to try this. I'm sure y'all both already do it, but what's really helped me is when I can do like this and like lift my pecs up through.
That's the way I teach people to train chest now. Just what you said. Lift that chest and lift it to your chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
I tell everybody that. That's my trick I learned this year.
If you can visualize your chest, just try to make it as round as possible up through the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah. I tell people
to touch the ceiling with it.
I tell people to try to get it to their chin, but don't move your chin.
Oh yeah. That's
fill it out.
That's more upper pec too. That's a good tip.
Yeah. Well, most people lack upper pec, so it's like that's what
what I was specifically speaking of is MI40 has this neutral grip machine. You know, it's a prime piece. You've probably seen it where you can do that, or you can come like this.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I did that one like you're doing it, and I loved it.
And it's kind of like you're pushing in as you're going in a little bit. You know, you're like
it converges in really good.
Yeah. I think
it's like a really good push up that you can't like fuck up. It's like perfect.
Dude, I love training chest with free weights. Like I love to do it. But when I was competing, and even now, like obviously much less tissue, my chest started to grow when I accepted the fact that a lot of my work was going to be done on machines for my chest. It was like my delts were just like, hey, what's up, motherfucker? We're just going to take over. So it's going into a machine, I could just kind of like, and then when I learned without even doing something like this, just like the pec engages. Once you can engage it, even before you have something forcing it to engage, and you can basically close your eyes and you stop caring. And maybe, I think it's once you put on a little bit of tissue, you stop caring how much poundage you're using.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro. Just gonna.
Bro.
Like,
when I used to bench 500 pounds or close to 500 pounds, nobody asked me how much I benched. But now I barely bench 315. Everybody asks me how much I bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I've never seen. I'm sure Derek is capable, but if you're going to go pound for pound, Derek's chest has to be one of the best on the planet, and this could be a big like fucking argument everywhere.
Oh
But
yeah, it's just was his weakness, but he's like, that's nitpicking, right?
Right. And it's
He's
like
the best
he's like
physique in the world.
76 feet wide, so he's got a lot of pec to fill out.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I've never seen him throwing around a poundage, and this is not a knock on him, that people were like, oh my God, that's the most insane thing in the world. I've seen a lot of guys do chests impressively throwing around weight, but I'm like, that's not manifesting into shit.
Hey, that's all. I spotted Derek one day on the 150, I think in 155s.
Right.
75 kgs, whatever that is.
Oh, no, it's not
textbook. I watched that. I watched it. It was textbook. It was like it was like out here, and it was like,
dude, I was so nervous feeling those. There was so much just tension and force generated through his like tendons and everything. It was clean, but it was just like, man, that feels scary to hold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, man, please keep going.
I don't like spotting people on the elbows. It feels weird, man. Like with dumbbells. I hate it.
I like when I'm spotted like that, so that's what I usually do, unless somebody, and he ain't never said nothing. So
you'd have to get like a real experienced guy like you to spot me there, and me be cool with it. I'm not grabbing just
no. Otherwise, you feel like your shoulder's about to snap off because they're going to push your elbows in too much.
And push it in. And it's like,
Dude, I remember spotting my buddy when I was like 19, 20, and I was maybe a couple years into training. And Jeff he's still one of the most physically gifted people I ever saw. Like he box squatted like 6'10" in high school. So like not strong, like what the hell strong, you know? And then when we were 20, he got 225 for 43 off the chest. So on bench. Yeah. So like freakishly strong. He was the nose tackle for Central Connecticut. So we would go in though, and he would train with the football team. And then we train at the gym. And so Jeff would routinely work with like 315 for close to like a set of 20 or something like that. And he'd go up to like 405 or whatever. He'd be like, all right, spot me. I'm like 170 pounds. At this point, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Yell for help if you can't get it? Like scream? Like, somebody come over here.
You just got to get out from under it somehow.
Or he'd want legs and he'd be like, spot me on the squat. Be like, bro, I'm going to call 911 if something goes wrong here.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
bro, I hate there's what am I gonna do, man, on squats?
No.
Like I'm gonna get hurt. My biceps are gonna catch the fucking bar. I'm gonna tear them. Like I don't do it to nobody no more.
Go leg press, bro.
You can't get it. Yeah, dump it on the pin.
Hey, get on the hack squat.
Yeah, I'm not spotting you. Like same thing with barbell bench. I won't spot people either because if I got like unless I know them and I just got to nudge them. But like a lot of these guys have been, all right, spot me. And they think they could get it. I'm like, dude, you had no chance of getting that. Now you want me to yank the bar with my bicep off. Like 315. Yeah. Like, I'm not tearing my bicep for you, bro.
You're basically
like if you were to bench, you're like, hey, I might need help on the last one of a set of 10. I'm like, all right. But these kids, they'll put 365 on. They had no chance to get 365.
No.
What are you doing?
They're asking for a lot of help. That ain't a spot.
That's gonna I'm not gonna tear my bicep to help you do that.
Right.
I don't do that shit no more, man.
Yeah.
So James, you're telling me you're 300 and you ain't had a cheat meal in a while.
No, 3 weeks, dude. Almost 4 weeks.
Oh my goodness. How you about to be 320, dog?
I don't know. Maybe though, when I start eating cheat meal, that's when I start getting shredded. Because my body's weird like that. I start adding the shitty foods when I start getting shredded. So I think I'm just better off just keeping it's the white trash genes, man. Like you get sugar in me. It's like, all right, burn fat.
Hey, Mountain Dew and Doritos and maybe a burrito or something.
Fucking flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys gotta watch this movie called Flamin' Hot. It's so good. It's about the guy that developed Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Really?
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, it's the best movie ever. I don't want to blow it. It's
Is
on
it
like
on Netflix?
it's either on Netflix or Amazon.
I think I got both.
One of them. But dude, it's so cool, man. It's like inspiring as fuck.
Dang.
Yeah, he was a
I'll check it
janitor,
out.
bro. A janitor
Really?
for Frito-Lay, yeah. He
Hey,
developed the whole thing.
hey, while I'm thinking about it, we're gonna do some type of real good foods on here too. So
Okay.
I'm gonna get y'all some coupons sent to go get some stuff and maybe just do a taste test of a few different things on air or something if you want to, you know.
Well, they got their stuff at like Harris Teeter or Kroger or shit like that.
They're in
Target.
every Walmart.
They're in
Walmart.
Walmart.
They're in Costco.
Oh,
You got
okay.
a Costco?
I don't got a Costco card.
Okay. I might be
I
able
should probably have one, but no, I don't have one.
I got a buddy. My buddy Vic
Mine's
put
far
me on
away.
his.
Mine's like 30 minutes away, and I'm like, I can go to the Kroger or Harris Teeter 5 minutes up the road.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
No, they got real good foods at Kroger too.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff there, Kroger.
Yeah,
Mine used to anyway. But yeah, I ate some of their half-pound burritos the other night. I haven't put it up yet, but it's been edited, and I think I sent it to y'all, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
little
what I saw.
the little before and
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're
Okay.
gonna put that up probably Sunday, and
That was 10 pounds.
yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, that was a lot.
Burritos are tough, man.
Yeah.
Burritos are done.
Hey, they were, dude, I cooked them so good. I put them in the oven, pre-cooked them, or they come like pre-cooked already, but I'm heating them up in the oven and then put olive oil down on the Blackstone grill and then put them out there and put a little brown
perfect.
crisp on them. Dude, it looked just like the emoji. I was like, man, yeah. So I'll get y'all some stuff to try out, get you some snackaroos.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
They have good their stuff's like good and like healthy, like
For the most part,
yeah.
I think
yeah,
they're first.
they're like
It's like-
higher protein and things like that, right?
Yeah,
Low
they
carb.
started out more of a keto type of brand where
Right.
they, it was everything was lower carbs, just the low carb community in general, not necessarily keto, but as a result of that, the fats are a little bit higher to make it taste so good. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they've got stuff out now, that it's really going to take off because they've got these chicken strips and chicken nuggets, which are like, 2 fat, 2 carb, and a 4-ounce serving,
Oh, that's perfect.
so you could, and
so
they come
25 grams of protein.
Yeah, and 25.
Yeah.
So if you could, if you're running behind on a meal, maybe you didn't prep the last few days or something, man, you could just pull that out of the freezer and you can make a meal with chicken strips or chicken nuggets any way you want to think about it. Even if you're just doing it in dipping sauce, hey, get that meal in,
Yeah, dude, that's
eat 6 ounces.
That's perfect for lifestyle people, man.
Yeah.
Or like off-season lifestyle.
Oh yeah.
I give it to the kids, like because
kids.
I'll make them this stuff. Like I'd much rather not have to like cut up boneless, skinless, and F with it and do all nonsense. And like I make Max the pancakes with like spirulina and flax and chia and like some spinach and stuff, and he eats them because he thinks they're like regular pancakes. So if I could give the kids like those chicken tenders and they're just gonna eat them like regular chicken tenders, why not? Why not do it?
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll get y'all some Instacarted, let you try it out.
Okay.
And I was thinking about making salads with it, like getting back on my TikTok live eating and just make me some salads with that. Cause that's what I used to do forever, to take up time and get full and answer people's silly questions. I'll just be eating a big ass salad. I'll be putting maple syrup in it. They're like, what? No.
That TikTok world is a different world, isn't it?
It is, dude. It is, man. Dude, if you take your shirt off, you'll get instantly like 50 to 100 people more. I said, man, this chat sucks tonight, man. Ain't nothing going on. I was like, I bet it's because I got my freaking shirt on, ain't it? And I took it off. I was like, all right, this is a test. And I just started hitting some poses. I started hitting some poses and it jumped too. to like
Look
100
at
extra within
Barley's
2
chest.
minutes.
Look at Barley's chest and shoulders, dude.
No,
Holy fuck, man.
no, dog. It's the angle.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, bro.
That's
You
a
look
Craig
fucking-
Goliath angle.
You're looking like you're getting ready for the Olympia, son.
I am, dog. Shoot,
Yeah.
I'm in the
You're training
trenches.
for the Olympia.
Hey, I'm in the trenches with him. I'm doing the same weight that he does, probably 90% of the time. I can't hang on shoulder press. I can't hang on front squats. Not going to try.
You just back squat.
Yeah, I just back squatted his front squat. Unless he goes over 450. And then,
So he's doing over 450 on fronts.
He did 450 on fronts one day for like 5 or 6. He's like, I'm a little scared, bro. He's like, hey, say a prayer for me, man. I'm a little scared. I was like, I am too, dude.
Bro, I hit 500 for one on front squat, or 5 plates for one. It was like a goal of mine. I'm never doing front squats ever again. Because that shit would like choke me out. Like I would lose, like I would literally like almost pass out. Because the bar would like roll up here and shit.
No, I hate it.
I can't fuck with those, man.
That actually, that video of Ronnie where he's front squatting, he might go up to 5 or 6 plates.
6
I don't know.
plates. It's 6 plates, and it's the most impressive lift I've ever seen him do. And no one talks about it.
It's more impressive than the dead and squat. And I'm like, broking these front squats.
No,
like it's like, first of all, how's he breathe? Like, second of all,
and then he goes like this. Bang.
Yep. Just like
that was heavy.
And I'm looking at this. You already know this dude's blood pressure is like 180 over 130. I don't know how his head didn't pop like a grape when he was front squatting 585.
I think his chest and front delts were so out here, he was able to like set it on there. And it wasn't close to
that's what Derek does. His shoulder is so big that it just kind of finds a groove in that dense muscle and just sits.
He just
sits on it like no pain, no, they're never red.
It makes no sense, man. I can't fuck with that shit, man. I haven't front squatted in probably 7 years. 8 years.
For taller guys, I feel like that's so much pressure on your either your stomach or your lower back or both.
My thing was my upper back, because it would like my upper back would go like this, and then I'd have to half zerker squat it up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I'd be like,
I started front squatting with when I was still doing them. Like I haven't done
straps is key.
Straps and put them around so I could hold, because it hurts so bad. But like that allowed me to, but when I was 45 pounds, 50 pounds heavier, I really couldn't get into position comfortably. I just couldn't breathe. It would just feel like everything was going to pop. So with the straps, I could at least do them. It was way more.
The straps, it rolls back. That's where it would get my throat.
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those movements I think could probably be avoided by 90.
What's that?
No, I'm saying I think a lot of people probably replace, because like for like a Gen Pop person that just sees Ronnie doing it, they're like, oh, I should do it. Probably not.
It was so impressive. His like knees would just go forward perfectly. His torso was perfect, and he's just bouncing up and down like crazy.
Insane, man. Yeah.
How many of these do you think would be impressive to eat, Nick?
Jerry? Oh, dude, I love those so much. Those
are
like,
impressive.
What's the weight? Is that QP? Quarter pound?
No, those are small.
46 grams.
Yeah, they're like
46.
So about like an eighth. I get like an eighth.
Yeah.
Eighth of a pound.
Hey, 200 calories. So how many calories maybe of protein bars?
Yeah, I figured.
Good video.
The 5's 1,000.
80 would be a lot, but that'd be 16,000.
I'd say 40 pretty good.
Yeah, to go with James' answer, because I'm like
40 bars.
Yeah, that's 8,000 calories.
Just dust them quick. Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, I think 8,000, right?
Yeah, 40 be 8,000.
I feel like you need at least 10,000 calories for it to be a cool challenge.
All right, so then you gotta do 60.
You gotta do 60, or 50 bars. 50 bars would be
50,
10.
50, yeah. 50.
50 would be 10,000. It's a good like round number.
It's a
Especially
quick
if you have,
10K.
And 50 looks good.
yeah.
50 looks good.
Yeah. 50 fucking bars,
I ate
dude.
50 protein bars.
You should get a chain like mine with like the 50 fucking charm.
Yeah, 50, dog. I guaranteed I could get some bling off of Amazon. Some like 50 bling.
Oh, I already looked them up. I got like for like fake ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got a really good 50 one. Because I was gonna buy it for the 50 concert.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, the one I went to the 50 concert a while
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
bet
why
that
I
was
didn't
fun.
get it. I should have.
Hey, I bet that was fun. You need to bring that character back every now and then.
J Money.
Yeah.
Bring back J Money.
Yeah, you got to bring back J Money every now and then. because now the chain is like constant. So you're not far off from J Money. Like you're just like a bandana away from J Money. You know?
I feel like his wife, like, no, that character is never coming back.
She loves it, bro. She loves it.
But he
Bro,
says
I never got so much pussy till I started putting that do-rag on. I ain't even lying, dude. There's something about it, man.
Hey, it's like Vince McMahon. Why do you think he wears it? He's one of the baddest men around.
Bro, it's like fucking shaking off fucking DMs left and right when I was wearing that thing. I'm like, woman, I'm married. Get going.
They're gonna see that Mark Wahlberg picture soon. You better be careful. You'll get more DMs.
Bro, I got so many Mark Wahlbergs, man. So many Mark Wahlbergs.
You son of a bitch.
The best thing was I posted that one, and then right after I posted the John Cena, him talking about how he doesn't look like Mark Wahlberg.
I saw it. It was good.
God.
Yeah, dude. I need to bring it back. You're right. Like once a week, like maybe I'll do like a do-rag Wednesdays or something.
There you go.
That's when I deadlift heavy. So I actually like the do-rag when I deadlift heavy. Like feel like I'm like going like it puts me in character.
Yeah, it's almost like you got hair. I kind of like wearing stuff like that. Feels like I got some long bandanas that hang back there. Kind of feels like
it feels
wild
good.
ponytail man.
You're like a warrior. And you're like, it also keeps the sweat out of your eyes, man. It actually serves a little purpose, to be honest.
Yeah. And then maybe if your head was feeling nappy one day, then you don't have to worry about showing it. You just got a badass do-rag.
That's why I wore the hat today.
That's why I wore a hat. That's why I wore a hat. I got the same, dog.
It's probably a matter of time because like I was buzzing my hair the other day, and I'm buzzing this side, and it's like, and it's making a certain amount of noise as the trimmers are going over. When I go to the other side, and it's like,
oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
I know what you're talking about. It's that widow's peak.
Yeah,
that widow's peak.
Why is it taking longer for that noise to engage? Why is this side shorter than this side? I'm like, this is not.
That's where mine started going. That was the first place right here. That widow's peak.
Yeah, I'm like no.
Started creeping up.
Hey, Nick, you could always. I was watching some live comedy stuff last night, and there was a dude that had a mohawk taped to his head. And it would like look good. Like if you didn't get up on it and see that it was actual fabric glued to his head, you wouldn't have known. He's just like, dang, that's a bad mohawk, dude.
I'll get those
it's like orange and black.
Perfect. Yeah, you can get it looking perfect and then just plop it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get those dermals like in my head, and then I can just clip mohawks into there, like the dorsal, like fins for my shark sandals. I got like different colored dorsal fins. I can get different color mohawks. Just clip that bad boy in when I'm going somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
God,
if you could screw in different ones.
Yeah, it's not going there. Exactly. You just have like 10 little sync points.
Like a weapon. Like a.
Hey Nick, are you going to get your tongue clipped?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking about it.
His is tied, James. He eats that fast, and his freaking tongue is tied. It's connected. The whole thing,
all the way to the end. Yeah. So like, I was talking to the dentist.
No, he can't do it.
Yeah, I was talking to the dentist, and she's. I guess it affects like my breathing, and it affects like how wide I can open my throat, like to swallow. And a lot of kids like have trouble with speech, And she's like, "Oh, your parents probably didn't do it because you didn't have any speech problems." I'm like, yeah, that was it. That's why they didn't do it. But like, it was probably just, yeah, F it, he's fine. But I don't know if it's. I think it's
Hey,
local anesthesia. Yeah, so they would just jab and clip it. But it's like a four. They said it's like a 4 to 6 week recovery for normal people. With what I do, I asked them, and I'm like, "What about if I want to do an eating contest? It's a little bit slightly more engaging than an." They're like, "Well, we've never done that before, so I couldn't really tell you how long that's going to take." But I
Put
think
some BP157 and TB500 in there. It'd be good.
oh yeah, I'll spot those.
Shoot it directly in the tongue.
I'll just have Miki do it. Miki's in school to be a dental hygienist. Let's have her jab me in the face.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Good practice.
but yeah, man, if I could schedule,
I couldn't inject my own tongue. No way.
Yeah, St. Elmo is December.
I could do it
Underneath.
Oh,
I don't know, like, but if it, I think it would help significantly after, like, once I got used to it. Because if I can swallow larger volumes and breathe better, I don't see how it wouldn't help, like with eating. You know,
It's almost one of those things. You're so good at doing what you're doing anyway. Like, I don't even know if I would want to mess up the rhythm.
I was about to say that. What if you got to learn a new technique and it slows you down?
Hey, maybe your tongue is pulled down and you're swallowing better somehow.
Yeah.
I know your tongue is supposed to help you swallow, but you got it where it just, you can push it back maybe, and your tongue's not in the way. It can't be in the way.
Part of me feels like Gary Sheffield, and you got coaches telling you like, "Hey, you know how you should have your batting stance? Hey, bro, I'm gonna hit
Albert Bell, Gary Sheffield, worst batting stances ever, but they fucking mashed.
Yeah, exactly. Or like Sean Marion, like people like, you know how you should shoot a jumper? Why don't you shut up? Okay, like you just let him shoot his damn.
Gary Sheffield's son's like league right now, and he hits exactly like his dad.
Yeah, and it's
same exact.
What are you gonna tell? You know, like, so I think there may be part of it's like that. So like, part of me's on the fence about it. You know, we'll see. Because I'm like, is it gonna be like when Tiger Woods got eye surgery to get better than 20/20 vision, or is it gonna be a dumpster fire that just throws me like, you know? And part of it, the risk might not be worth. God forbid, like it just kind of like I develop like whatever. It's really weird for me to eat for a few months. Like that's gonna cost me a bunch of money because I need to be ready for bagels in January, pistachios in February, wings in March, like all this other stuff. So we'll see.
Hey, and we're gonna have to do some spaghetti for charity next month. So I'm talking to the whatever coordinator. I'm trying to, what do you think? Like I think something where we could involve the kids in it too. Maybe I had a team and you had a team, and like teams or something.
Kids are tough. Like first responders are great.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a lot to look over.
Yeah, kids are tough. Like first responders are great, or like depending on what it's benefiting, workers force at charity, you know, things like that are usually, I think, the best route. And then you just do like a combined team thing. So it's like, I have 3, whatever, you have 3, whatever. And then it's like our combined totals, you know, the 4 teams of 4. But yeah, I think that'll work. He was saying he's not sure if he wants to do like spaghetti or penne or what type.
Probably penne, he said, because you won't choke on it as much.
The number will be lower, the weight, but like it's easier. Yeah, there's less risk because you just
you gotta chew it more versus
like macaroni.
Macaroni, I'd almost rather eat it with my hand because it's just gonna go in.
You get a big spoon, just fucking.
Yeah, because it's gonna just be sauce, just red sauce, I think. So we'll see. Like I was gonna say you could do mac and cheese, but if it's gonna be like, it'd probably be like white people mac and cheese. So like, I'd rather do red sauce at that point.
Yeah, you need black people mac and cheese, man. White people suck at making mac and cheese.
Like it's just like it's like blue box, and they bring it out, and I'm like, there's no crunchy top on this. There's no.
I like blue box. I like blue box if I know I'm eating blue box, but if I'm going for like cookout mac and cheese,
right,
I want some black people mac and cheese.
It's just better. They just like barley. And where was it? Where you're from, they probably make legit Southern mac and cheese. Like you're baking it, it's crunchy, you're scooping it out or cutting it out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get some that. I want to get some of that good crispy stuff on top. You know, I chew on a little bit.
I want that corner piece out of the tray.
Yeah,
That's the best one.
That's like
the
the corner,
best one.
like the corner brown. That's the one I want.
Yeah, I want that corner, man. What do you guys think we should do we should do like a Halloween eating contest, like with some like Halloween candy or some shit.
Reese's pumpkin.
Yeah, Reese's pumpkins.
Like I'd be down to do that, man. If you guys want to do something like Halloween candy, like poundage or whatever, like Halloween.
What if we got one of those big what pound? 2 pound?
Yeah, like
2 half pounds. They're 1 pound. They're 2 half-pound cups in the thing.
Yeah, you talking about the big Reese's cups?
Yeah, they're so 1 pound total in one of those packages.
That's how much.
Yeah.
Did you just have some pizza come up, Nick?
Yeah, a little bit.
He had a little Burberry.
Bellows.
Hey, I feel you.
Yeah, pizza stays in you for a good 12 hours.
Yes, especially those mushrooms. They'll stay there for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's good.
Hey, it was good flavor. Hey, I did that a few times. I had a little garlic. Mine was garlic, mushrooms, pepperoni, and spinach or something. Mine was a little lighter. Mine was a little lighter than Nick's too, probably. The meatballs, tomatoes. That's probably.
They're good, dude. They got some good meat. Like in some of their specialty pizzas, when I was looking at the menu, they look pretty damn good. It makes pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Hey,
we should do the Halloween one, man. I'm down.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, I'm gonna get another little camera or something, or I'm gonna prop.
We gotta dress up. We gotta like dress up though.
Hey, listen. Hey, both of
you
y'all.
Know what I mean?
Yeah. What are we gonna be?
I'm gonna be the fucking Bane. He has a mask. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. You're not gonna go very well for the eating contest trying to match that.
Yeah, I can't. Fuck. I'll figure it out.
He'd be so hot up in that thing. It'd be some steaming in there. It'd be something like Darth Vader.
I could be fucking 50 Cent or something. Or no, I'll be Malibu's Most Wanted. I'll be B-Rab.
Yeah.
I'll be B-Rab. I'll get B-Rabs. I'll get like a fucking outfit from him.
Yeah, same color do-rag. What was it, blue?
Yeah, baby blue one.
Yeah. I've got a box of old costumes, so I have to find me something.
Yeah, see, I usually did Bane. That's why I was like Bane, because I always do Bane.
T-Rex. I have like a 7-foot T-Rex, inflatable T-Rex. I wore it and scared the shit out of my kids. I came out like Mickey got it, and but my head doesn't come out. I don't know how. Plus, it's got really short arms. I don't think I can eat Reese's in that damn thing.
Hey, we need to prop a phone up too, and if everybody can use computer or have another phone, and we could make a reel out of it, have it like face camera set up here to the side as we're just record the podcast.
I get a computer. I get a computer.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm down, man.
Hey, I'm thinking about Ultimate Warrior.
You're Ultimate Warrior for sure.
Yeah,
I got the wig, so I just need to do the face paint. And I'm gonna figure it out what I'm gonna do exactly. I gotta think about my Halloween costume actually. Yeah.
But next time we come to the show, we gotta deliver something.
All right.
All right.
Deal.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, it's good catching up with you, and we'll try to get back on track here. I mean, James was in Germany for about 3 weeks.
Fuck yeah. I'm headed back over there.
Are you? When?
I don't know.
For too long? Yeah.
Yeah, the Mediterranean. A lot of activity going on over there now.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, big boss in charge. You can just
we'll see. We'll see if I'm here on Halloween. Actually, I think I will be. I think I will be. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's set it up. We'll talk about it.
All right.
All right, boys. Have a good one. See you.